Oh, that's right. We got that meeting with the Prince of Hal. Hmm. There's the bronze bird! Oh.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then... just... sorry.
Where's Rachel's parents?
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time.
Yeah.
Yesterday did actually happen.
It's like those Peanuts movies,
I
just
ditched
wah,
school
wah,
with
wah, wah,
Rachel,
wah,
remember?
wah, wah, wah,
And
wah.
then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here.
Is this the previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm? These are all the things we did in the last episode.
What?
No, I'm not paying attention at all.
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Are you asking, or is that rhetorical?
Disrespectfulness. We
Yeesh.
agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our top students.
Wait, huh?
Victoria Chase.
Oh. Bitch ratting on me.
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought Blackwell had a zero-tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda. For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended.
Chloe, you tried to get someone suspended?
Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf.
That little shit
And
stain!
we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
This is what I get for standing up for that little fuckface.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
Bleh.
Principal Wells, I know this looks bad.
Thank you for your validation, Miss Price. May I continue? With your permission?
No, I was talking.
Sorry.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
I mean,
What
what
does
my
that
idea?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're
Oh, that's
better
right.
than this.
She is a
But I didn't
thespian. She's putting on a
See,
performance right now.
Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level.
Oh my god, put this woman on a soap opera.
Yeah, sure. We're cool. Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Yeah, give her an Oscar.
Miss Price.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll go along with it.
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This
I mean, it
can't be
was
the
her
whole
idea.
story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber.
On a first
you're
name
sure
basis
Chloe
with the
Price
principal.
didn't coerce you or...
Trick her?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
Oh no! Oh no! Heartbroken, so terrible. I'm so devastated.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
Eat shit and
She loves
die.
that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy.
Victoria Chase.
Ew.
How fitting.
Ew.
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
Yuck. Ew.
That
Gross.
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Time to finalize our decision. Do we go along with Rachel, or do we take the blame? Now, the game really wants us to take the blame with this backtalk mechanic, but for once I'm not going to. I'm going to go against the thing the game wants me to do. And, I'm gonna go along with Rachel.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions, beginning now, will be weighed heavily in that decision.
Well.
Do you understand me? Both of you.
Understand this. I would assume then give him the middle finger. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I ever do.
Chloe,
Mm-hmm.
we understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
And I know if we take the blame for Amber, we get, like,
Come on,
expelled. So no matter what, whichever way we go, the plot demands we get booted off school campus.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Meet me at the junkyard later?
You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sure
wait
for
a
you
minute.
This is an unusual circumstance.
I literally just realized, if Rachel
We
lives with
really
her
should be
parents,
Nice to meet you.
what about her dorm room?
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Because she was supposed to have a
Hey,
dorm
Chloe.
room.
I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
You know I was supposed to have today off, right?
Sorry.
What
that
is
I
happening with
totally
your eye,
failed
my
when
dude?
Partial hearing inconvenienced you, man. I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
Yeah, I specifically remember in that little nightmare sequence, it showed us the dorm layout of how it was before, when Rachel was at school, and her room was like the first one on the left. So she has a dorm room, but in this game she lives with her parents. It's like I said in the last room, continuity? Who is that? We don't know her. None of the writers seem to be remembering how to make their own story. I'm throwing away the textbooks, okay. Trash the math book. Sure. Not like textbooks are super expensive. God, I remember having to buy my own college textbooks. It was the worst. That's just so unnecessarily expensive. So class of 2010, huh? I would have been... Oh, I would have been a junior as well.
Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin.
Chloe, I had to borrow your stash. Desperate times, you know. I promise I'll get you back next week. Justin
Fuck
pilfered
every
our
inch of
drugs.
this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me.
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay. But try to make it fast, will you?
Oh dear. Super copyrighted music, hell yeah. Intense graffiti montage, go! Uh-huh. Yeah, literally just draw your face. Make it easy for them to identify who vandalized the bathroom. Oh dear. This is great. I don't think those sinks are that sturdy. I don't think they can actually hold the weight of a human person. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lovely. Mm-mm-mm. I'm sure there won't be consequences for that at all. Pretty sure there actually won't, because nobody ever actually faces consequences for the terrible things they do. The one time getting in trouble with Principal Wells was just a plot bit to move along.
Later, Skip.
Later.
Looks like David's here. Awesome.
Oh, text from Rachel. Wells blows, that meeting hella sucked. You're hella weird. Okay, cool. We are so in love.
Max would have loved this shit.
Blah, blah, blah. Blackwell will be offering several new courses next fall designed to nurture the artistic gifts of its students. Ooh, photography. Cool. I really don't want to talk to Elliot. Kind of weirds me out. TBH.
It's about
Wait.
damn time.
David, please.
Hold up. I thought this was Nathan's truck. It might still be. License plate doesn't match, but I'm pretty sure he drives a big giant red truck, didn't he?
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts.
Okay. Hello, parental units! Oh, this ought to be good.
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
And who do you expect to handle things for you? Your mother?
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you'd try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
He's got a point.
What? How to be a soldier?
Soldiers.
It's like that meme, the worst person you hate just made a good point.
Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
Ooh. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with waiting tables, Mom.
Chloe, I'm proud to wait tables because it means you can be whatever you want to be. But what is that, Chloe? What do you want?
Maybe... I don't know yet.
Maybe you've had long enough to figure it out. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
Ha!
Chloe, I care about Joyce very much.
Not gonna happen.
I'm willing to forgive you for the incident yesterday. If you improve your attitude going forward.
Incident? What incident?
Chloe was incredibly out of line. She insulted me.
You snitch!
Swore at me. But with an apology, I'm willing to start over.
I mean... He's made some points. However, they have definitely beat us over the head with the fact that David is a sexist asshole piece of shit. So, I don't like him.
Are you still going to date my mom?
Of course.
And will you still be coming to our house?
I plan to.
Then I say, go fuck yourself.
That's what I thought.
From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Ooh, we got pot on us! Uh-oh.
Mom.
Chloe,
Uh-oh.
I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions are coming back to bite me.
Mom, you can't be serious.
David and I have discussed it, and we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh start.
Fuck your fresh start. You're a terrible
Let's go,
parent.
Chloe. Quit stalling.
It's like I said before, I have a stepdad, but the big difference is when my mom first started dating him, she would not have moved forward with that relationship at all if I had any sort of issues with him. Granted, I was a lot younger than Chloe is at this time. I was like 6 or 7-ish when my mom got remarried. But still, the point stands. Literally, when my mom first got engaged, first thing she did was came to me and asked, "Are you okay with this?" Like, that's the thing about dating someone with a child. They are a package deal. And as a parent, a single parent with a child, if you enter a new relationship, you do not put that person above your kid. And especially in the original game, when we see David smack Chloe, and then Joyce make all these excuses like, "Oh, she pushed him. Oh, she pushes him. Blah, blah, blah. He fought in a war. Blah, blah, blah. Wah." Like, no. None of those are excuses. These are terrible people. Terrible parents. And I don't like them.
Sure. Here you go. Show me a warrant, asshole.
You watch too much television. Your refusal to comply is as good as an admission.
I admit to you being a fascist, and I don't take orders from fascists. What happened to trust being a two-way street?
That was before you were suspended. Somewhere along the way, we lost our trust.
This is not the way to get it back. Not at all.
Okay.
That's it? She's basically admitted her guilt, and you're letting her off the hook?
I am not letting her off the hook. I am trying to find a way for us to move on. We need a new beginning.
Get a better
new
boyfriend.
chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Ew. Yucky.
No fucking way.
Chloe, after
Disgusting.
everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
Wow. Hate that. What a misogynist shit.
You're trying. I get it. I swear, I do. And I've been making it harder for you. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
Your child is literally begging you not to
In a
bring this
million
man
years, I never thought
into
you'd
her
choose
house.
David over me. I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else.
You
It's
did!
about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
We knew that when our dad was around. Like, dude's acting like just because our father is gone means that we've never known any sort of, like, decency, stability, what have nots.
Hey!
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
See, this game does a little bit of a better job than the original game of making me feel bad for Chloe. Just a little bit. Not by a whole lot. Still doesn't equate to any sort of character development or character arc in any
How
way.
do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down?
She still never really changes or anything along those lines. She just kind of stays the same, both through the prequel and through the original game. Which, like, if she was less involved in the game, sure, she doesn't need to have some big story arc, or character arc, character development,
call's done
what
with
have
me.
not.
I can't go home anymore.
But she's one of the two main characters in the original game, and she is the main character of this game. Oh, there's that fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no consequences for that at all. Kind of a thing that's happening. Ooh, there's the truck. Eh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even if you were like an expert on cars, if you find a junker at a junkyard, you probably wouldn't have a chance of getting it running. But then again, I also know diddly dick about cars, personally,
This thing
so...
is a mess. But maybe I can fix it. If this beast will ever run again, the first thing it needs is a new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here.
Get battery, put in truck. Okay, listen, I know we need a way to check our objectives, but do we really need to... Like, she's writing all this shit on her hand. Like, okay, get battery, put in truck. Like... Okay. Also, we have a text from Mother. Oh, we got lots of text messages. Why is our principal texting us? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Wasn't done. From Mother Dear. Can't you just forget about David for a second? Think about me. Maybe I just need space. Maybe I need my daughter back. Okay, Mom. Seriously, you're prioritizing Dick over your child. That's just not cool. Is Dad's car? I don't think that's gonna have anything salvageable in it. So we need to find a battery. Okay. Cool.
I wonder if I'll ever ride one of these again.
Where do I find a battery? Oh, this looks like a pretty new-ish truck. But it's got a boot on it.
What are you trying to hide under there, Hood?
Well. Dee-doo-doo-doo-boop. See, this is part of the cringe of this game. They gotta make some kind of snarky comment about every single little action. It was true in the original game, it's true in this one.
Here we go. The pick of the litter.
Hella. Police notice?
Wow. Shitty ride drug dealer. Really thought crime paid better.
Okay. Well. La da 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 dee. Doo doo ba doo. Let's go back to the truck and put the battery in. Seriously, why wouldn't we just try to repair that other truck? The newer one? Just get the boot off? I mean, it just needs a door, but I mean, it probably runs better than this thing. I would assume. There's no way that's all it takes to get that thing started. No fucking way. Especially if it's been sitting there for who knows how long.
Damn. This thing needs more love than I can give
That's
right
what I thought.
In the meantime, maybe I can spruce it up a bit.
Why is she using a screwdriver to start it? She had keys in the main game. That's another one of those things, like... Continuity? Who is that? Doesn't exist in this game. Anyway.
Probably a good idea to cover over this with something.
I think we got a text
While
from
a
Rachel.
speed patch could be nice, I should probably cover over this massive hole.
Okay.
Maybe there's another light bulb I can put in here.
Okay. Now we gotta find shit for the truck.
Okay, let's see what else this trash heap has to offer.
God damn it, Elliot, could you not? Grabbing something from home, then I'll meet you at the junkyard. Okay, fine. But hey, at least now it has officially been over 24 hours since Rachel and Chloe have met.
This could cover that
Oops,
torn
sorry about
seat
my microphone.
and look awesome doing it.
Okay. What else can I take? Get that.
You should cover that life-endangering floor hole quite nicely.
Now we need a light bulb? Where are we supposed to get a light bulb? Light bulb, light bulb. Maybe on the other side of this bus? Please, we don't have to look for frickin' bottles. Apparently, there's another bottle collecting sequence during the nightmare bit Even the game acknowledges, like, oh god, not more bottles! That part is fucking treacherous. Ooh, we need that. We're just shoving all this shit in our pockets. Video game inventory. Makes total sense.
No, not going over there.
Fair. Ooh, we can climb up onto the boat. Nope, we have no upper body strength at all whatsoever.
Damn, you cigarettes.
Well then. Ooh, toy robot.
Light the way, Robobulb.
Oh, blue light bulb. Okay. Radio. Oh god, no, that's probably copyrighted music. Wait a minute. Oh no. Nope. Oh shit. Fuck. I forgot. Music equals... No. No bueno. Oh goddamn. We go into the little clubhouse thingy? Christmas lights!
Gotta love a place where even Christmas looks depressing.
Ooh, I love Christmas lights. I have a tattoo that's like a string of Christmas lights around my ankle. It's the greatest time of year. Wish it was Christmas time, damn it. Somehow it's like already February, but only February. It feels like it should be a lot later in the year than it is. I don't know if anyone else feels that, or if it's just me. It might be just me. Ooh, that actually looks cool as hell. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna make it all better. Totally. Ooh, this will have consequences. You put a bobblehead on your dashboard!
I get to pick the tunes. Okay? Good talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This thing looks like a rusted out shopping cart. Probably drives like one too. That's if it ever does drive, which seems questionable. Still, how sweet would that be?
Oh god,
Yeah?
flip phones!
It's Frank.
Oh. Hey, Frank. What's up?
Yeah, just checking in to see how you're doing.
Really?
No. Listen, we've got some business to discuss. Where can we meet?
What about? Oh, like drugs?
Price.
I'm hanging out in the junkyard, north of town.
The junkyard. That's great. Stay there, I'll see you soon.
Okay. And Frank? I'm not in trouble or anything, right?
I don't know. Did you do anything you should be in trouble for?
Like, in general?
I actually don't know why he's talking to us.
I'll see you soon.
Because like I said, I've played through this game before a long time ago when it first came out. So I remember the major plot beats. But some of the smaller bits and idiosyncrasies of this game, I'm a little like, I don't recall.
Time for a hard-earned smoke break.
Okay. Ooh, we're going to graffiti the hell out of our truck.
You only get one chance to make a first expression.
Yeah, pop off, Streamlabs. Great. So yeah, this is Chloe pre-blue hair.
The eye sees all.
Mm-hmm. We can honk the horn. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Glove compartment? Is there anything important here? Okay.
And what do we have here?
Doo-doo.
Yep. This'll do.
What is that? Is that like a rag? Or I thought it might have been like a beanie or something, but what, we're already wearing a beanie. Okay. Here's a smoke break. Because underage smoking is so cool. Disclaimer, we do not encourage underage smoking or any sort of underage activities here.
I'm trying to reach out.
Don't do it.
I know I'll get there soon. There's a hole in the earth here.
Oh, there's the giant wildfire that Rachel started.
Around the edges.
Yeah.
You were flaunting all your open wounds. I can't express them better than you.
Cute nail color, though. I need to paint my nails. I haven't painted my nails in a hot minute. Oh, this is probably super copyrighted. Please, DMCA Daddy, have mercy on me, please. It's not my fault. This game doesn't have an option to turn off copyrighted music. There we go.
Shit.
Oh.
I slept all day.
Oh.
What the hell?
Are we sure that's only tobacco in there? In that cigarette that we're smoking? Feels like this is some kind of weird drug trip. This isn't creepy or spooky or scary at all. No? Not at all. Oh, there's her dearly departed dad.
Dad?
Yeah. This game really does make me feel bad for Chloe. She doesn't need to jump into a quick relationship with someone she just met like a day or two ago. She needs therapy. Get you some mental help, honey. Stop making bad decisions. I guess we're just gonna roast some marshmallows with our dead dad. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Nothing at all wrong here. Nah. This is great and wonderful. Let's just have a little roast. A little roasty toasty. I could go for a s'more, though. BH. I don't think I've even had a s'more since my Girl Scout days. Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. That was a long time ago.
Amazing, isn't it? I can't look away.
Sure.
Don't pretend you're not mesmerized too.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's...
See? You're so drawn to it, you don't even realize the danger.
Danger?
Fire blinds us, just like darkness. But darkness blinds with absence, with loss.
What does fire blind with?
Beauty.
Really hitting us over the head there with the metaphor, Pops.
But sometimes, there's a greater beauty yet to come.
They're trying to insinuate that Rachel's like fire. She's dangerous yet beautiful.
Fire
Blah,
is
blah, blah.
jealous, Chloe. It
But
wants all the beauty for itself. That's why you need to be careful.
Careful of what?
Of getting burned.
oh. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. I will have none of that.
Hasn't anyone ever told you not to fall asleep with a lit cigarette? You could start a fire.
But okay.
So, are you gonna invite me in? Or what?
What are you, a vampire? You can't come in unless invited? Sure.
I love giving rides to strange drifters. Hop in.
Thanks.
She's got a bag with her. So we're totally gonna leave and escape and go somewhere and start our own life and be a cute lesbian couple for the rest of our lives, right?
Been busy.
It's nothing. Just some junk I found lying around.
A rainbow towel?
Yeah, because we're super gay.
Holy shit. The all-seeing eye.
Figured it can't hurt to have the Illuminati on our side for whenever shit goes down.
Always thinking ahead. Chloe, this is incredible. I can't believe you found us an escape vehicle already.
Bitch don't run yet, but...
That's the hope. But it doesn't exactly drive yet.
You'll figure it out. And while you're at it, we're also gonna need some money. You know, to buy stuff.
Uh-huh. Car and money? Anything else you'd like?
Luckily, there's no rush.
True. And no Blackwell.
Holy shit. That Wells meeting. I'm so sorry. I can't believe he actually suspended you.
Really? I'd say it's like the most believable thing that's ever happened to anyone in the history of forever. I'm just so pissed about the play. How could they let Victoria Chase jack your role?
Because life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
I'd
At
say
least
what a
Wells has
drama
made
queen,
what
but
really
she
went
is
down
an
last night.
actress.
Shit got pretty wild.
Uh-huh.
Last I checked, you're the one who went all Puff the Manic Dragon on that tree last night. What were you thinking?
I was angry. I didn't expect the whole stupid park to go whoosh. But come on, doesn't accomplice sound way cooler than accessory after the fact?
Is that the official Arcadia Bay DA's opinion? Accomplice it is. I'd be way happier going to jail than having to live at home with Dictator David. He announced his plans to move in this morning.
Dictator.
Oh,
That
Chloe, that's
that just
awful.
makes it sound like a penis
So
potato.
sorry. You know what we both could use? Therapy.
These are the things that go through my brain.
Therapy.
You
See?
start.
See?
Kick
See?
back and tell me what's
Therapy.
bothering you.
Therapy. Normalize mental health and seeking help. But, you know, from a professional, not
Well, Doc.
a high school actress who lies and manipulates everyone. But it's just me.
There's this dildo with a mustache who's been dating my mom, and now he thinks he's moving in with us. How do I stop him?
That's a hard one. I'm not sure there's really anything you can do.
Then what the hell am I talking to you for?
Just because you can't stop him doesn't mean you don't fight back. The resistance begins now.
Feels like we've been resisting
You're
for
going
quite
to
a
need a
bit, but
nickname to mark your enemy. What have you got?
I mean, we've already pretty much called him everything except his actual name. But sure, let's go with the canonically classic.
He's, step douche. Because he's inserting himself where he doesn't belong. Also, he's a douche.
Poetic. May I also suggest stepladder?
Why stepladder?
Because he climbs on your mom every night.
Ew!
And pretty soon, they'll be
Nope.
stepping down the aisle.
Nope.
What the hell kind
Nope.
of therapist are you?
Didn't need to
Sorry.
hear that.
It's called shock therapy. Highly controversial.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, your turn.
That was actually somewhat therapeutic. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure delving into the mind of Chloe Price.
Yes, person I've known for 2 days. I agree,
Tell me all
Biscuit.
about what it's like being daughter of Arcadia.
Even
Bay's
Biscuit is
most
calling
famous
bullshit
member.
on these shenanigans.
It sucks.
Too blunt? Sorry. I do that sometimes.
Nah, I'm just... I don't know. Can we talk about something else?
Again, they've known each other
Of
for
course.
less than 2 days now. Maybe about 36 hours in total.
When you think about it, getting suspended from the play is a good thing. You don't have to wear that silly costume and prance around stage like an idiot.
Maybe I like prancing around stage like an idiot.
I was a theater kid in high school. A little bit late to the game because I didn't start until my sophomore year, so unfortunately by then all the director's
Do you
favorites had settled in and I never got a
You've been acting so
fucking
much
role,
that you
but
don't even have
yeah.
your own personality anymore. You're just whatever you think other people want you to be.
I'm not bitter. No, not
I
at
think
all.
you have a personality.
I wasn't talking about me. My dad doesn't really exist. You saw him in Wells's office. The whole thing is a performance. And now I'm starting to feel like everything in my life is bullshit. But he's still my dad. How can I make sure I don't end up like him?
No, I don't know. Person I've known for 36 hours.
You couldn't be like him even if you wanted to. You're too awesome.
Yeah, I know this.
The fact
Absolutely.
that you believe that makes me feel better.
Let's just ignore the fact that we learn in the main game that she lies to Chloe and sleeps with all these dudes behind her back.
Okay. Gotta go clean out my dressing room for Victoria. Not exactly the role I thought I'd be playing tonight. Oh well. Hey, I was thinking that after the show, maybe we could go do something. Just you and me.
Something criminal?
Criminally fun.
I'm in.
Okay. I'm sure this will be great.
You forgot your bag.
It's for you. Just a little survival kit for your new life on the lam. Drive safe, Chloe.
Dear God, what did she bring me? Hopefully clothes, because we've been wearing the same outfit for like 2 days. Why always more music? Always more music. Why more music?
Hello, Junk Shack.
This game just never wants any of my content to be monetized. It's like I mentioned before, right now I'm in the process of uploading all the episodes from the original Life is Strange Remastered onto my YouTube channel. It's like the second it's uploaded, literally, YouTube just comes in. Copyright, motherfucker! Anyway.
This place is the shit. It's like...
We turn this off.
my junk fortress of solitude.
Okay, that was weird. Had to turn it on twice to turn it off? Okay.
A bag full of clothes.
Hell yeah! She did bring us clothes.
Guess I need those.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try on.
Nothing like an abandoned shack in the middle of a junkyard to make a girl feel like exploring a new wardrobe.
Okay. Let's see. Rorschach skull, tarot tower, raven hair, bonus outfits! Ooh, do we do hot dog man or punk dough? We can try on both and see how they look. Hot dog man. I know the series has a thing for hot dog man. It's like a thing that's in this universe, but I still can't hear it as a former nanny without thinking of a fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Da, 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 da. See, then we also lose our cool outfit. Ooh, actually. Ooh. Oh, the Jane Doe. You know what? I like this one. We're gonna go with this one. I've made an executive decision. Oh, Frank is here. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Cool. I don't know what he's here for. I imagine if we didn't pay him, he'd probably be here demanding money, but we did pay him off. So I really don't know what he's here for. Ooh, we can decorate our little clubhouse. Oh, okay. We are definitely not turning that radio back on. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, well, let's go see what the hell Frank wants. Oh, there's the RV.
That's the woman we saw with Rachel's dad.
Thank you, Chloe. I do have eyes.
Weird.
Nice tats, though.
Yo, Frank! It's Chloe. I don't know the secret password, man. Is the password drugs?
Price, get your ass in here.
I don't know if I wanna. This seems very sketchy. I don't feel safe. I don't know about this.
Dude! It smells like piss in here.
Shut up.
You have a rough night or something?
Every night's a rough night. I've got a notebook in the back somewhere. Go get it for me, would you?
Who is that woman? Ah! God. Jeez, man.
Get my notebook, Price. Then we'll talk.
Okay.
Now I'm fetching
Justin?
things for Frank.
God.
How low can I go?
Oh, why does everybody want my attention? I know I'm great and wonderful and amazing. But goddamn, I'm busy. Ooh. Beer, TP, milk.
Got it.
I mean, I'd say gotta have the basics, but I'm not a big beer person. A real house. Oh, that's funny. Okay. He said the book is in the back. The book in the back, the back, book, back, beep, beep, boop, back.
Hey there.
Is that?
It's okay, little guy.
Pompadour!
Shit! Pompadour, get up here!
Oh, the baby! Oh, what a baby!
Killer.
What a little chunky baby! Oh, Pompadour, best character. God damn it, Elliot. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Just.
Is this what I think it is? Glad I paid that off.
Pompadour is the best character in this series. Changed my mind. Yeah, see, I assume that if we hadn't paid him off, our name would not be crossed off. He would hassle us about owing money. Oh, the popper! Oh! That just makes me want to hug my doggy. Who's probably chilling in the guest room right now.
Have a seat.
Pompadour, huh? That's one badass name.
It's French.
Oh, the Pompadour. Oh.
Does it mean, like, tough guy or something?
Do I look like I speak fucking French?
I figured you name your dog a French name, you'd fucking know what it means. Okay.
Who is that woman?
What woman?
The one I saw coming out of your RV?
Oh yeah, I meant to introduce you. Her name is Mind Your Own Fucking Business.
Alright. Demand an answer. Or we be like Elsa and let it go. Let it go. Don't give a shit anymore. Demand an answer.
Rachel would want to know more.
Fuck you, Frank.
I bet I can convince Frank it's harmless to tell me.
Yeah, I know how to backtalk. Thank you.
Dude, I'm just curious. What's the big deal?
Idiot. I make money by being discreet.
His icon is beans.
Frank, you know I hate everyone. Who do you think I'm gonna tell?
Come on.
The fact that we're being so persistent in this is not subtle at all.
Of a good business.
As long as you're selling quality stuff.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. We goofed.
God,
We did a goof.
Christ. Don't you have enough dumb high school shit going on? Why get hung up on some chick?
Come on, Frank. This is Arcadia Bay. Gossip is all we have to keep us from hanging ourselves out of boredom.
Well, I guess you're not asking for life or death information here.
I'm holding your drug-dealing account book. You obviously trust me already, so what are you waiting for?
Fair.
I don't know.
Frank. Talk, and I'll get my mom to make you something special.
Like what?
Uh,
How about that firehouse chili of hers?
This dude's really into beans.
you got it.
The woman you saw. Her name's Sarah. Showed up a few weeks ago, causing all kinds of trouble for all sorts of people.
Like who?
It's a little out of your league, okay?
But what kind of trouble exactly?
Forget about it, Chloe. Shouldn't have opened my mouth.
I do believe Ben is home right now, which is why Biscuit's getting all barky. So, now would be a great opportunity to do a quick BRB anyway. Yes, I think he's home. Biscuit does have a tendency to just bark at nothing. Oh no, he's barking at the neighbor. Well, Ben is still on his way home, so I'll have to keep an ear out for that. Anyhow, we can go a little bit longer.
Thanks for telling me.
Whatever. You hear the mill burn down?
Shit. Really?
Uh-oh!
Crazy. My friend Damon runs the place. He lost a lot of money last night.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Money from what?
Well, he's always had a few things going on. I help him out with some of them.
Don't drown me in the details, Frank.
Lately, he's been doing some stuff that I don't like. But I don't seem to
Time
have
for
much leverage
you.
with
Oh,
him
he's got a hot
like
dog
that.
man toy.
Anyway, you and I have shit to discuss. I've got a little job for you.
What?
Open my notebook. Last page. Should be some entries for a kid named Drew. You know him?
Drew North? Yeah, he's... Holy shit. That's a lot of money.
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Apparently football players eat it like candy.
That's smart, I guess. It pays well?
Go Bigfoots. Problem is, Drew owes a grant, and he's not answering my calls. You know what's going on with him?
He's a douchebag?
He's an unreliable douchebag.
No, this is the first time he's done this. Kid's actually smart. Anyway, here's the job. I'm taking you to Blackwell. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up. Can you handle that?
Yeah, of course, but what's in it for me?
I'll give you a 10% cut of the money.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Probably if we
What's the
hadn't
matter?
paid him off, he would forgive our debt or something.
It might be a little tough. I'm not supposed to be at Blackwell. I got suspended this morning.
Congratulations. Still easier for you to go on campus than for me. If you can't even do this price...
$100 closer to leaving Arcadia Bay. With a bit of cash and the truck fixed, Rachel and I could really do
Okay, listen. $100 ain't shit.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna be honest. Seems like a lot of money when you're younger, but when you actually have to pay for things like bills and whatnot, $100 might as well be chump change. Ow. Just bumped my elbow on my fucking desk. There's that fire, always looming in the background.
Didn't think I'd be back this soon. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay. Is that Steph? What's that? Has Steph?
Better hurry up and get into the dorms.
Okay. Oh, guys, so many things. A message from Rachel. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we told her about Sarah. Okay. Wet concrete! Ha. You know we gotta. I mean, really, you can't leave a patch of wet
There's
concrete
too high risk.
with a bunch of high schoolers. Steffica!
Hey, Steph.
Whoa. Hey, Calamastia.
Surprised to see me on parole?
I told you Wells was out to get you. That text was a rare courtesy, by the way. I don't normally get involved in other people's dumb decisions.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for trying, but skipping yesterday was totally worth it.
Skipping with Rachel Amber does have an appeal.
Well, yeah.
So, what are you doing here?
I'm just picking up something from somebody.
She would not believe we're here to see the
It's
play.
for a friend.
Now I'm really curious.
What are you doing? What's all this stuff?
I'm prepping for the Tempest show tonight. I'm the stage manager.
Ooh.
Oh, right. I think I knew that.
Honestly, the show's really good. It's worth seeing.
I'm sure it is.
I am worried about Victoria coming in now and trying to hog every scene, but the cast overall is fantastic. You get to see a totally different side of everyone, especially the guys.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
I mean, I was
Go
a
on.
theater nerd
Like,
in high
Hayden's
school.
so annoying, but when he puts on that crown, he's actually very princely. And Nathan as Caliban, there's so much depth
no,
there.
you lost me.
Right.
You lost me.
Depth. Yeah.
No
well,
thanks.
Good luck with all of that. Maybe I'll see you
Oh,
later.
hey. I wanted to ask you something.
Shoot.
I've been planning to make a move on Rachel, but not if you two were together.
We're totally together. In
Make a
love.
move?
So, are you?
Uh,
I mean,
Haven't
that's
even known each
Rachel's
other for
business.
2 whole days
Or
yet,
maybe
but...
yours and Rachel's business. But if you feel comfortable telling me...
We're totally in love. Uh-huh.
you think we're together?
You've been hanging out a lot, which I know might not mean anything, but I like to be extra careful about these things.
I'm... I don't know. It's confusing.
Why you gotta go and make things
You
so
ever have to move before
complicated?
You know you can, right?
I'll see you later, Steph.
Have fun storming the castle.
I'm an absolute menace now that I have my audio mixer back, and I'm not even remotely sorry about it.
Locked. Figures.
Goddamn. Don't we know
Looks like my options
a
are
boy?
become a master lockpicker or swipe someone's keys.
Oh, well. Dee-dee-dee. We talk to Evan.
Shh.
Probably just asked a boy to let us in. Doesn't seem that
What are you doing here?
difficult.
Aren't you supposed to be at home, thinking over your endless list of questionable decisions?
Dude, why do you care about my questionable decisions?
It offends me when intelligence is wasted.
Did Evan just call me intelligent? Damn straight. Wow. Evan looks really ridiculous.
Chloe,
Uh-huh.
I've learned something about myself recently. Something that I think you might understand. I've learned that if I'm passionate about something, it's probably the right thing to care about. For example, I've been trying to get the students and administration interested in forest fire prevention.
That is kind of an odd topic to focus on.
Perhaps a bit late on that, but, you know.
People are so eager to pass on responsibility to anyone else so that they can live comfortable, unworried, and ultimately meaningless lives. You see what happened?
Looks like you were right. Go, Evan. You're a hero of the people.
I know you feel like I do. About different things, I'm sure. But you only give a shit about what you give a shit about. I like that. Anyway, you're not supposed to be here. You should leave.
What? But I thought the whole point of this was you were gonna help me get in. Oh, F me in the A. Why is the dorm locked anyway? Like, that's literally a housing space. Students come in and out of there, especially because there's a school event going on today. Why is it locked?
Bingo.
Like, actually, why?
If only those keys were unsupervised. What's Samuel working on? The sprinklers?
Okay. Pardon me, birdie.
If Samuel's working on the sprinklers, some damage here might get his attention.
Is Evan gonna rat on me?
Evan is right there.
Well, fuck your bird.
Hey!
Shit. I wanted you to go the other way. Like, as far as possible the other way.
Okay, well, let's try again. We're just making his life difficult.
Time for a fresh start.
Oh, I'm such an asshole.
Here we go.
Although he's just not even saying anything at this point.
Gotcha.
Oh, perfect.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yep. Anyways, more smash! Just breaking all the shit as Chloe.
Awesome. Now I just have to wait for Samuel to turn on the... That works.
Why is there rainbow smoke coming out of the sprinkler? That's a bit odd. Swipe or no swiping.
Sorry, Samuel.
Okay, I think we can graffiti on
Time
the
to find
store,
Drew's
maybe? I thought we could. I guess not.
Such a nice white door. Though,
See, I remember things once in the blue moon. I'd give a fuck, but I forgot where I buried it. Alright. I still don't know why a living area is
no time like the
locked during daylight hours, but I don't know. I don't run a school. I've never even... Oh.
Chloe?
See, we didn't even need to, get the key.
Hey, Skip. How's it going?
Not that it isn't great to see you and all, but What are you doing here? Didn't you just get suspended?
Visiting a friend.
Relax. I'm just visiting a friend.
I can't... I really can't just let you go in.
Oh, you're gonna make... I'm gonna
Go
make
inside,
you.
Dude. You're just gonna have to let this slide.
I don't think I can. In fact, I think I have to ask you to state your official business or else vacate Blackwell property.
Ah, shit.
I hate to do this to Skip, but I've got to get inside. Maybe if I make him really uncomfortable, he'll feel guilty and let me pass.
Ooh.
What's my official business?
I don't have any chance for fuck-ups.
Women's business, Skip. As in, my uterus? I need to use the restroom. Glad you asked?
What? No. No, it's my job to ask, Chloe.
Your job is creepy, then. Which makes you kind of a creeper.
It's not like that. Do you know what Wells would do to me if I didn't, you know, patrol?
You know Wells doesn't really respect you, right? You're just a rent-a-cop who needs a haircut.
Ooh.
I thought we were friends. Where is this coming from?
I thought we were friends too, but when the man comes down on you, you come down on me. Is that it?
Look! I am really sorry, Chloe. I'm just so confused right now.
Just look the other way, Skip. It's not like I'm up to anything criminal. I just need to use the bathroom.
I don't know what to do.
Seriously, my uterus is on fire, dude.
What?
Is that, descriptive enough?
I don't want to know about...
En fuego utero, Skip. En fuego utero.
I don't know what to say.
En fuego utero!
Matthews,
I'm here?
I've gotten reports of an unknown vehicle in the parking lot.
Thank God. Oh, I'm on it. I won't tell Wells. Do what you have to do, okay? I won't tell anyone.
Kind of makes sense now why he's not in the main game. And why David, of all people, had to take over for security. Frank. Yeah. Okay, cool, great. So he lets us use the bathroom, but the door is still locked. And obviously he doesn't know we have keys. Game does not know consistency or continuity. They are simply not friends.
Which one is Drew's room?
That's a nerd room. Definitely not Drew. I assume something sporty. Break a leg tonight. Probably one of the actors. Great game, blah blah blah. Oh, this is the only door I think we can go in. That we can select. Wait. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is Nathan's room. At least I think it is. Maybe not his room currently. Oh. Hey, who says... Really?
Yeah. Definitely Drew's room.
I can't draw on the whiteboard. I feel cheated. It's definitely a jock's room.
Good. Drew's not here. Okay.
Oh, Mikey's
If
bunking
I
with
were
him.
Drew, where would I hide my money? Looks like Mikey's been staying here with Drew.
In a trunk?
Is the money in there?
Hold on, we gotta find the
Right.
passcode.
Guess I have to crack a 4-digit code.
Shit ass. Shit ass.
I wonder exactly how important 516 is to Drew.
BW Varsity Awards dinner? There's no way. No way he'd use that as a code.
Holy shit, Drew. A college scholarship? No wonder you're so into football.
Okay.
I didn't realize Drew was this good at sports. I bet he can't wait to get out of Arcadia Bay.
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
wasn't lying. Looks like Drew sells happy pills to his fellow meatheads.
Happy pills? That's called Viagra.
So many folks are shit out of luck around here. At least Drew has some prospects.
Oh, this is from his dad? Drew, what an amazing game, son. Couldn't believe that third quarter conversion. You've got moves, no doubt. I spent the day at the library again. Computers aren't my thing, you know that, but I'm trying to learn. There's a remedial skills class Mikey made me promise to take, so I'm gonna do that next. See about learning how to type worth a damn. Never had to type on a fishing boat. Taking me forever to finish this email. Prospects for work are rough, but you know how it is. Don't worry about your pops. Keep your eye on that damn ball, and there's nothing that'll stop you. I'm proud of you. P.S. Give Mikey a hug for me. I'll be by tomorrow afternoon to take him to the clinic. To the clinic, don't forget. Oh. Oh, that's cute as hell.
A lot of numbers on here. Would Drew really use something like this for a lock combo?
Oh, his dad's at a homeless shelter.
They look so happy. Plenty of possible combinations here.
Ooh. I don't remember exactly what the passcode is. I think it might be Mikey's birthday. Let's December 27th, 1227. Let's try it. 1, 2, 7.
Yes!
Aww!
This is kind of fun. Oh. Did little Drew beat you up too? Jackpot. I'm kind of good at this.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that poster.
Okay.
Well,
got the money.
Time to skedaddle.
Bust out of here.
Oh.
Hey, Elamon.
Chloe? What are you doing here?
I was looking for your brother, but he's not here, so...
Why?
Bro, we gotta go. Yesterday wasn't enough? You wanna go another round?
Bestie, please.
Doesn't matter. Mikey, get your stuff, let's move.
Get his stuff.
Drew, relax. Slow down.
Shit.
You're making me think you're nervous about something.
Drew, what's going on?
Don't worry about it. Stay in here and don't say anything, little brother. Whatever you do, don't open the door.
You know what's going on?
Damon, you shouldn't have come here. School's not the place for this.
Really?
Where is the place to collect my fucking money?
Shit.
I told you, I don't have it. Sales are down, man. Nobody wants to get high right now. But look, it's spring season. We just started two-a-days. Those are gonna kill us. I'll be able to sell all the oxy you've got.
Drew, you owe me $1,000. Where is it?
I said I don't have it right now.
I heard about your dad's job, by the way. Tough times.
Yeah.
Bet $1,000 would mean a lot to him right now. Where's my money, Drew?
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make money appear out of thin air.
I want my fucking money!
Oh, the lighting in here is so weird.
I'm good.
Where is it?
Please, just give me one.
You're just going to lie there? I thought football players were supposed to be tough. Sorry to have to do this, kid. No one steals from me. No one.
Fuck.
Okay. Now I remember this one. We are going to give him the money.
Stop! It's okay. I've got your money.
Ah, I didn't realize we had an audience. Hey, Mikey. Okay. Who the hell are you?
Frank sent me to collect.
That's what Frank was going on about? Wait. Are you the bitch who tuned up Sheldon?
That guy at the mill?
Uh-huh.
He was an asshole. He kept harassing me. He needed to get the message.
Frank was right about you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the cash.
We need that.
How'd he hit him in the face? Why is he holding his arm? Looked like he hit
It's
him in the
all here.
face.
Mikey, you need to help your big brother. Help him understand that I take this shit seriously.
Come on. Mikey's got nothing to do with this, man.
You help your brother understand that if he steals from me again, I'm coming back here and I'm going to break his knees. Thanks, kid. Tell Frank I owe him one.
We needed that money. You just screwed us over.
Are you crazy? That guy could have killed you.
You don't know anything about this situation. It's none of your business.
Okay. So, yeah, the reason I gave him the money is because if we keep the door closed, Damon keeps beating up on Drew. And I believe, if I remember correctly, which is a very big if, he actually does, like, really fuck up one or both of Drew's legs to the extent that he can't play college football anymore. So it's one of those things, like, yeah, they could use the money to help out their dad, but, I mean, I feel like, especially based on seeing the conversations with the dad would want his kids to do better, and like instead of him. So
I was trying to help. Damon wasn't going to stop until he had that money.
You think you're some kind of hero? Stepping in for poor Nathan Prescott? And now you're messing with our lives? Mikey, I gotta look at your arm. Just leave us alone.
Look, I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't get our dad off the streets, does it?
We'll be okay.
well. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that bit right up until it started happening. That's great. They keep liking to remind us that the fire is there. I know, Basti. It's not going away. I'm aware. I was there when it started. The fuck is going on with my bow? Gotta have my bow situated all properly. Ugh.
This day has been so messed up. And that's before having to watch Victoria butcher Rachel's role. At least I can be here for Rachel.
Blah, 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 blah. Play stuff I'm on my way to the hospital. Mikey's arm is broken! From a slap? Does he have bones made of glass or something? Mikey, my dude. Okay. La da 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 do 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 do. Dana! God, everyone is texting me. Just crazy shit happened in Drew's room. Blah blah blah. Blee 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 blee. Ba ba ba. Da da da. Okay.
Hey, Dana.
Did Doug dig David's garden, or did David dig Doug's? Did Doug dig
Hell if
David's
I know.
garden, or did Doug?
She's warming up. Okay.
Rachel?
Oh, come on, V. You got this. You got this. Oh, shit. I can't do this. I'm going to ruin the play.
Yeah, calm down, bestie.
What are you two doing here? Or did you forget?
She's a ninja.
You let this loser dropout sabotage you. Just like she tried to sabotage me yesterday. But really, I should be thanking you. Now I have everything I wanted. And you've got a new friend. So I guess we're both doing great. Now please leave so I can get ready for my performance.
Even though I wish I was the one performing tonight, Victoria, I really am happy for you. I hope it's everything you want it to be. We both do. Right, Chloe?
Yeah? Question mark?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even if you are super lame to me all the time, I hope you don't completely suck up there. And even if you do suck, who cares? I mean, let's be real. You're not Rachel.
Or that weird lighting glitch.
But that's okay, because you're Victoria Chase. You know? Even if you suck.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Okay, wait a minute.
Exactly what I needed to hear.
Okay. Cool.
Tea? For your instrument. We want you at your best tonight.
Rachel drugged her tea?
Okay, V.
Pardon me?
Time to shine.
I saw that.
Price, that was epic. You distracted her just long enough for me to slip those pills into her tea.
I did.
Oh, okay. I better start getting into costume before...
Sweet Carnation, we're ruined. The show is ruined.
That was quick.
My dear young artists, a misfortune most unkind has befallen us. Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel. Would that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit. Alas, devoid of an understudy, the situation is a dire one indeed. I'm afraid we may have to cancel. Truly, we are a cursed lot. Even my prodigious imagination cannot conceive of a worse turn of fate. Touché.
Mr. Keaton, perhaps I could fill in for Victoria?
Nobody cares.
My dear, your visage is as a
Nobody
vessel sent by
cares.
the heavens to offer passage to my stranded soul. But I'm afraid without our Ariel, all is still lost.
What?
Literally nobody cares. A student just passed out
Chloe could step in for
on the
Juliet.
ground.
No fucking chance.
No one bats an eye.
The cynic.
Can
She's
we
the right fit
just...
for Juliet's costume.
She is indeed. Tell me, my dear, have you ever acted before?
Can we just take a second? In a series where multiple girls were drugged and kidnapped, including Rachel, that one right there, that we just saw, who was the one who drugged Victoria's tea. Rachel gets drugged, kidnapped, and murdered. Just, it feels a little bit, not a little bit, it feels a lot a bit tone deaf. Like, tackling something as serious as drugging someone at a party and kidnapping them, to then, in the prequel game, just drug someone, have them pass out, and play it off as a laugh. Like, pick one. You cannot have a game where a significant, serious plot point involving drugging, kidnapping, and murder, and then just, oh, this is so funny. Oh, she drugged her and she fainted. Ah, ha, 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 ha. No! You can't fucking do that! What the fuck? Reason number 279 why I don't like this game. And it infuriates me. This game is literally just a fan fiction turned into a game.
Hell no. She's being modest. We play improv games all the time. And
You've known each other for 48 hours.
What if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender
Literally, they just left Victoria on the ground. Nobody cares. Oh my god. I can't. Why? That was the whole point of the last game, was this super serious thing, like girls getting kidnapped. And this one, that one right there, getting murdered.
Please.
And we had to figure out what the hell happened to her. But no, this time it's funny. Because this is the protagonist.
Damn it.
And we don't like Victoria. She is a bad person, so she deserves it.
I can't.
That's not how this works.
Into this.
Ugh. Anyway, Frank. Price, you did the right thing. Cool. Thanks. Anyway, pot? Oh.
The best part of being kicked out of school is never having to worry about.
And thank you so much for that follow once again. I hope you're doing so very swell, and I really appreciate you joining our community. It means a lot.
Poor Drew. He was just trying to keep his little brother safe, and there I was, stealing from him.
You're keeping his kneecaps intact. Let's be honest. This part, I do kind of remember. We actually have to look at our lines and memorize them.
Seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
Oh dear. Okay. All hail, great mistress, I come to answer thy best pleasure. Oh? Anyway. Aboarded the king's ship in every cabin, blah, 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 blah. Not a soul, the king's son, oh god. I'm not gonna remember Shakespeare. Let's be honest. Not a hair perished, and as thou bad words are hard. Especially Shakespeare words. Oh my god. Fuck that. Okay. Yeah, we got this. We got it. Easy peasy lemon squeeze me. Ooh, graffiti in the mirror.
When life gives you lipstick, use it to tag shit.
Tragedy.
Got it.
Just like this whole game is a tragedy. Like I said, I don't have the worst time playing through this game. The story as a whole is it's enjoyable to go through, but there's just some things that kind of irk me a bit and don't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, yeah, let's go do the damn thing. We're gonna go put on a show. This is the greatest show. Oh!
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's you. I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it.
Ariel?
No problem.
Look at
I've
this
got
stuff.
this.
Isn't it
walk
neat?
to Rachel.
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Okay, fine. I'll do the thing I'm supposed to do. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, Dana. How's it going? Yeah, show's going okay so far. It's about to go downhill pretty fast, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, hey, Rachel. What did she do? I don't know, bestie. I don't even know. Oh, look, it's what's her butt, Sarah. I see you back there. I don't know why I can see her back there, and none of these people even in the front row. But it's alright. Anyway,
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
I boarded the king's ship.
I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire.
Think
and
that's right.
bursts of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
My brave spirit.
Bold waves
so firm,
tremble.
so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried.
Shit. Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Cried, empty, and all the devils are here.
Yes!
Oh, that was right. Hell
But
yeah.
are they, Ariel? Safe?
All right. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Oh, F me in the A. Shipwreck. Sure. That looks right, maybe.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me.
Oh yeah, baddest. I remember that. I remember that part.
Them about the isle.
Oh, they even wrote a post-it note. Chloe, stand here. See, I didn't even see that. I'm that good.
In troops.
Bravo.
Ariel, thy charge
I'm
exactly
magnificent.
is performed.
Give me my
But
Oscar
there's
now.
More work.
More toil, yes.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
The liberty, yes.
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line, is it? What's going on?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know what my lines are.
But thou assured my freedom, didn't thou?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script.
Nathan!
It's magical.
Then why? I
With all the
freely
disrespect,
wish
shut the
you
fuck
to be
up.
Free.
Excitement ages quickly. And I fear if we set out in search of new, fun, you'll tire of me. And, then I'll be alone.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
So come with me.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful
Ooh.
friend, for but a little longer
Bestie.
I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of
So
the
she
world
basically
are
is
new
asking me to
for
continue being her
I'll
bitch
seek
until we can leave
to
together.
Make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Hell yeah!
Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
You crushed it.
Whoa.
You're a born thespian, my dear. I'll be chasing you down next year. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
I just got a flash of like the Spider-Man
What the
meme
hell just happened?
walking up to Juliet.
Was that real?
Put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
On!
As we could do,
Ha 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 ha.
my mother brushed.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell.
till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
There's a child.
Shit.
A child.
He's crying.
Fetch
Uh-oh.
us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
Uh-oh. Well.
Fuck you.
I don't think that's your line, my dude. Sudden recasting.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
Oh, thank God.
This play is super intense.
Sure.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats.
I've never understood Shakespeare. Not even a little bit. Not even when I performed it.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up.
We did a Midsummer Night's Dream. I don't get it. Shakespeare just goes way above my head, and I was an English major.
O earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of
Bestie, you don't got the stuff on your face.
Them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
Not in full costume, Juliet.
Now my
Juliet
charms
Watson?
are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Why are you getting on stage and bowing, Nathan? You didn't do shit. You literally ran off the stage in tears like a little bitch. This is clearly a very excited crowd there. Just sitting perfectly still, like... Oh, she gonna make you come out and bow.
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
Hella. There she is. Mysterious. Well, I kind of miss my theater days in high school. Even though I never got a role, because like I said, I got started a year late.
Oh my God.
So by then, the favorites for the usual main casting were already picked out. But
He was shitting himself.
That dude owes me.
oh, probably more copyrighted music. Oh no. Ah. Please, DMCA Daddy, don't bot me. I'm just trying to play the game. Don't strike me down, please.
What if I told you that the entire fate of our production rests upon your...
Literally, though, that frustrates me. Because this dude takes theater seriously, also. You got people passing out, someone who was suspended, people being late. Delay the show.
You know, you.
Like, that whole show must go on mentality is bullshit.
After a show. Is
Is it always like this?
That many people and problems going wrong.
No more
Just
nerves,
delay the damn
just
show.
The adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself? You were literally perfect tonight. I was blown away.
I was surprised.
I think I'm just happy it's over. The last 12 hours have been freaking intense.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Hold her hand. This is such fan service. Oh my god. Yes, I'm still upsetty spaghetti about this. This whole game had so much potential. And it was squandered for fan service.
Let's leave. For real.
Sure, person I've known for 48 hours. Absolutely.
And never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day. But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but, like, eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
I don't feel great about this.
I know our parents have been shitty, but we can't just leave them.
That doesn't sound like Chloe Price.
How do you know what I sound like? You've known me 2 days! Ah!
Wouldn't it hurt your mom? She doesn't deserve that.
Sorry,
Right?
just...
I don't deserve to live in the middle of my parents' mistakes.
Right. Of course you don't.
Fine.
Fine.
Delaying the
then, Drama
inevitable.
Queen.
Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
We don't even have a working vehicle. I mean, Rachel says she wanted to go to New York.
Hell. New York City.
Obviously. 3 a.m., you and me outside some cafe on St. Mark's, shoving pizza in our mouths and shouting Broadway songs with 10 people we just met. And this cute guy in horn-rimmed glasses will pass by and see you and slow down.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll be like, want to split a cab? And I'll be like, back off. She's with me.
You're full of shit.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life.
Mm-hmm. And so that's why you go behind Chloe's back and screw, at minimum, 2 other dudes and lie about it and manipulate her? Anyway, just kiss already. Just fucking do it. This is fan service, the game.
Oh.
Do it. Do it. Do it! There we go.
You're a thirsty bitch.
Is that convincing?
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Holy shit. Right?
What is this stuff?
What is this stuff?
I think we should leave tonight.
Really?
Oh!
I'm not.
Listen, y'all, I understand I'm being a little upsetty spaghetti about this, and I do apologize, but oh my god! This game frustrates me.
Let's go sneak some clothes and stuff from my house. And then we'll get the hell out of Arcadia Bay.
Yeah, sure. What could possibly go wrong?
That sounds perfect.
James Amber as your district attorney? District attorneys get elected? I actually didn't know that. I don't know a whole about any sort of type of attorney shenanigans and la 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 la. Alright. Let's go ahead. Go off. Let's go, lesbians. This is great. This is fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Oh.
Oh, you're home.
Well, that plan failed immediately. Wait a minute, her parents weren't at the performance?
And she brought her new friend.
Your daughter starred in a play and you didn't even go see it?
You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready.
Holy fuck, even when I was just a background dancer, my parents fucking showed up. Why are all the parents in this series terrible? Like, literally every single one. Joyce makes excuses for David hitting her daughter. David is, well, David is David. Max's parents we never see. And then these two. The dad is already, garbage, trash, horrible. But they didn't even show up to their daughter's performance. Trash. Just throw them all out.
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
How did you know you weren't there?
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must?
Because, like, that doesn't make sense if they were there yet drove home separately.
I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Either way, this whole thing is just fucked.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm more of a burger a la King kind of gal.
She's funny, this one.
I want some Burger King. I could really go for a milkshake right now.
I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you
Oh
and
my
Rachel
god, that
becoming
was
such
just
best
this morning.
friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
That meeting with Wells feels like
Yes,
years ago.
Of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long.
This is
In the
great.
meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
No.
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Try doing it your whole life. And Chloe.
Oh, poor
we just
Miss
need to
Perfect
keep it
Rachel
together.
Amber.
Try not to say anything that, you know.
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers.
Literally, your whole life was fine.
Possibly go wrong.
Your parents love you. Your dad's just being a little bit of a shithead. Okay? Like, look at this.
Guess some families actually go to Paris instead of just talk about it their whole lives.
Like, they have photos of her everywhere. They fucking love their kid. Just... Except, you know, not enough to go to her performances, but, you know, it's alright. Improve the crossword.
Solved it.
Well. Great. Okay. What are we doing? Helping with the table?
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
Well, I'm hungry. What am I doing for dinner
Putting
tonight?
me to work or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without
I'll be
ruining
here all
someone's
week.
marriage before. Piece of cake. No skeletons. Lots of
What am I doing
shiny
for dinner
dishes,
tonight?
though.
I think we have some chicken thighs. I cook up some of those. With some roasted potatoes. Oh, and we got broccoli. Oh god, I'm hungry. I'm so goddamn hungry. I shouldn't be thinking about food.
It's off to the table with you.
Oh my god, we got so many text messages. Steffica. Beep, 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 beep. Mikey's okay. Drew will text you an update in a bit. Well, I guess he already did. Sorry about what I said earlier. You were only trying to help. Mikey's alright. Yeah, if I remember correctly, which as I said is a very big if, I think if we had just stayed behind the closed door, then Damon would have just fucked up Drew's legs really bad and he wouldn't be able to play college football. And then all of them would just be not very well off. Oh god, everyone is constantly texting me. Mr. Williams' mom just called me. Were you in that play tonight? I would have liked to see that. Uh-huh. Glad you're doing well. Would be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe, I miss you. Well, maybe stop choosing Dick over your daughter, Joyce. Can we go talk to the dad? Do we want to talk to the dad? I think maybe we should talk to the dad.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Rachel, sure. Let's chat about Rachel.
Great.
Thank you. We're fond of her as well.
You ever feel
Not
like
enough
she's
to show
so
up to
awesome
her
at everything
play,
that you
but
just wanna shake her? Yeah. Me neither.
Okay, I've had enough of this conversation.
Duty calls. Good chat, Mr. Amber.
Already put the newspaper back up in front of his face. Okay, yep, great. This dude's a pretentious butthole. I mean, we probably kind of figured that out already, but...
Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit.
For having glasses? Okay.
Never realized that getting drunk could be so complicated.
Can we not... Can't pick them up? Okay. Now what?
Yes, Chloe?
What next?
plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear.
He's literally like right over there.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
You can't just be like, what do you want to drink? Maybe I'm just not fancy enough. Do fancy people not raise their voice past a certain volume? I don't know.
Something else?
Drink.
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife
That's
wants to know
really
what kind
weird
of drink
way
you're
to
having.
phrase that.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Isn't sherry for cooking?
Comical. Chloe,
Do people actually
maybe you
drink
can help me
sherry?
understand something.
Oh.
I've only ever
give
used
it a
sherry
shot.
for cooking, but okay.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Oh.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
Rachel is her own person.
This is not
She's
awkward at all.
responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Sure. The newspaper's back up, okay.
Thanks.
Alright. Well, I'll go all the way back over and deliver the message. People drink sherry. That confounds me. Sherry.
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Sherry makes the ultimate wine accompaniment to almost any meal, with light, dry sherries to enjoy as an... oh, dear God. Okay, wow. I'm gonna feel really stupid trying to pronounce this word. Aperitif? Words are hard. I was an English major, I would know. As an aperitif to fuller-bodied dry styles, which work well with meaty meals. To the indulgently sweet for dessert. Sherry has it all. Ooh. Alright, so,
What the hell is a sherry glass?
basically I was just trying to get the glasses out too early. Once again, getting a step ahead of myself.
One.
Thank you, ma'am.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
That is not a triangle shape. I know I was an English major and math was very much not my thing, but I know what a triangle looks like. And that is not it. I mean, it has like a triangle at the bottom, but it's still mostly like a cone shape. I know my shapes, damn it, I swear! Even though I almost failed in both math classes I was in. We don't need to talk about that.
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
I'm practically a Boy Scout.
I think. Time to...
That's the Boy Scout motto, right? Be prepared. I was a Girl Scout. I wouldn't
up
know.
a bit.
What is she even cooking? That looks like chicken in some kind of cream sauce. I don't know what the hell is in that pot. And tomato sauce in a bowl, but not in a pot that's... Okay, you know what? This is just fancy people doing fancy people things. I could not begin to comprehend what fancy people eat and why. Clearly. It is well beyond my class level.
What could possibly go wrong?
Dinner time. Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore!
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
No.
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that's cool.
Whoops.
We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Could y'all be more suspicious? Holy moly.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, stop.
Because you're the DA, of course.
Okay.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson? Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, huh, Rachel? Why would anyone do
Everything
that?
going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
Ew.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool.
Cool, I'm gonna take your daughter and run away.
Thanks.
To New York.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility.
Oh no. Oh no.
As such, those we love
I don't want to
must
be here.
cared
This
for
is awkward.
and never, ever taken for granted.
Oh, let's see. Calm Rachel or attack James. Again, I know the game really wants us to do the backtalk mechanic. I'm gonna calm Rachel.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep...
Just casually swearing in front of your friend's parents.
Interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on. But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Rachel?
This is fine. Everything's fine. No need to panic. This is okay. Everything is fine. Distract?
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe. I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it!
Real
Dad,
subtle
you're a
there.
hypocrite, okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
I should just say
Think we
nothing.
saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman. Best part is, she and I use the same drug dealer.
That's enough!
You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is that?
A delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Oh dear.
Why can't you just tell me
Not the salad!
Stop lying! Stop being a politician for one.
Not in front of my salad!
Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Gasp, shock, awe. They really gonna leave the episode off like that? Of course they're fucking gonna leave it off like that. Baby Pompadour! Pompadour's the best character in this game! Changed my mind!
It's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line.
Did y'all see that shelf with so many cans of beans in the background? It's like they took that one scene of Frank with the beans in the original game and they just made that his entire personality.
Collecting names of the lovers that went wrong. The lovers that went wrong.
So did anyone ever like give a shit about Victoria when she passed out? They just like left her there and went on with the show? See, I used to feel bad for you, Joyce, but never before since my most recent playthrough of the original game did I ever make decisions that led to David slapping Chloe and then Joyce excusing that bullshit.
When you broke my chest. And if you're in love,
Oh,
the lucky one.
honey, you need better taste in men, but that's still so cute.
Bitter over someone. Setting fire.
What is with everyone's walking animations just like
To distract our hearts from
weird as hell?
but I'm forever missing him. And you caused it.
Well,